Okay, so we're at the beginning of the season, and one of the first things you want to teach the kid is once they do the dribbling, you're going to want to show them basic defense. So what I end up doing is setting up cones in pairs throughout the field. These are goals. We got tons of cones. And setting up 2 or 3 kids. But basically they're going to go one-on-one. One will proceed down the field, the other one will block. Now what we want to see is we don't want a kid, you should not be able to reach out and touch the ball carrier. Okay? You're going to come up, close the space. So let's say here's our little... So you want him to push up and close the space. You don't want to give him all this free space to dribble. But he should stop short and not proceed like right up into his face. Or basically what I say is you shouldn't be able to reach out and touch him. So then you're just going to work back and forth, staying in front of the ball between him and the goal. And that's basically it. What will happen usually is the ball carrier will flub it and pass the ball, essentially give possession of the ball back to the defender, if the defender is doing his job correctly. This is just simply how it works at this age. You don't have to put serious pressure on this ball, and if you do, you're just going to get dribbled around. So we do not want them to get beat, right? We much rather have them be somewhat, not passive, but not ultra aggressive where they're overcommitting. We do not want them to overcommit and then get moved around. We want them to give a decent amount of space here and just stay between the ball and the goal. And those are the basic concepts. We try to do this at the beginning of the season because what happens is we get them out there, the kids know how to dribble and shoot, but the defense is usually the problem. What usually happens is we have 2 kids, we have the ball carrier, and this guy gets beat. He overcommits, this guy goes over, and this kid just stops. Does not go any, he doesn't even, typically what happens is this guy's got a free ride to the goal. This guy's already given up. So what we want to do is make sure that they stay and work between the ball and the goal. That's basically it. Now let's say the guy does get beat, right? Then we still want them to be between the ball and the goal. We want them to, so this is their ball carrier here. The intent is for our defender to co-run, or basically run in parallel, boxing this kid off so that he cannot move the ball toward the goal. So if he does get beat, and this will happen, you'll see a kid just stop. Say, no, no, no. You run alongside the ball carrier because he cannot shoot if you're between him and the goal. Okay? Those are the basic concepts. Will you cover all that? I don't know. But the basic one is don't overcommit, stay between the ball and the goal. As long as they do that, they can have fun. And I work them, I give them a good 10, 15 minutes of this because I really want them to get this concept and get some confidence doing this. And also the ball carrier gets a chance to figure out how to move around. Now, if the offenders are not having any success, what you teach them is what they call the zigzag move. That's like the first move. So basically he moves this way, and then he moves this way, and then he moves this way, and then he moves this way. The defender should be following him, but if he does not, then he's got an open path to the goal. Okay? It's called the zigzag. That's like one of the basic offensive plays that kids are taught. Okay? All right.